Hi everyone, welcome back to another All the Mods 9 episode. Lots to do here. Um, in between episodes, obviously at the end of the last episode I had captured that piglich in the mob capturing tool. As soon as I placed him in, set up down here, I put the spawner doobie in here with some essence in it. Literally wouldn't work, and I got a feeling it would have worked, and I think it's because we're in a village. So you would have seen it here. I have set up the Wither Builder. So this guy will work now. So if I come in here and ask for a Nether Star, we should have a couple. We've got 3 at the moment. Let's just pop them there. If I ask for one, start. Back in there. You'll see that spawns one, and I've got my little mob crusher here, which still needs to have essence extracted. But he'll pop and basically disappear. So he gets pulled into the crusher here, and basically the system's waiting for a Nether Star to come back, and we get a little bit of essence as a side project. So technically, Nether Stars, assuming I have enough skulls and soul sand, Nether Stars are now automated. I've got a feeling though that the reason that the mob farm thing didn't work there, and let's just test the theory. Let's grab an imprisonment tool, and I'm pretty sure I left and I know I'm just jumping back to where it is. I'm pretty sure I left a waypoint, so I can just jump back. Hello. So let's grab, goodness me, let's grab another one. Should be one here somewhere. Hello. There you are. Hi. Thanks. That's not very nice of you. Cool. So grab those guys. Let's head back home. I want to try something out. So obviously, Piglich requires. Come on, downstairs. If I pop this in here, nothing happens, right? Let me just turn that off quickly. So that's not running, but it's in there, ready to go. Hello, game. Getting a few stutters tonight. I think there's too much stuff going on my computer at the moment. I got numerous things open. Anyway, so if we head up here, we have in this, we've got permissions. Now, this is industrial foregoing. Now, this one wants to break blocks. Now, I think if I add this one, oh no, that's just adding it. That's just added as an officer. To me, again, this has got a number on it. I wonder if it's enough. It's the same number, right? Nothing's changing there. It's just putting it back to... Okay, so I had to actually add this. I don't think I could do any other players here. I had to add this to enable the Wither Builder to build. So break arts, edit permissions, place blocks, type manager. Yeah, so an officer is a manager. So yeah, these things can break and place. Shoot arrows, explode apparently. What else? Do I need to change anything else? I'm hoping that that's enough to get it to work, industrial foregoing, but then it just didn't work then either, did it? Which is unfortunate. I'm trying to, I'd love this spawner, oh goodness me. I'd love this spawner to work, but I don't think it's going to. Ideally, that should have done its thing, but obviously that's running and I don't see anything spawning in there, so Oh well. It was worth a try, right? It's fine. Today I would like to look at, so if we go back to our quest book, we've got the Wither Builder. Let's claim this one. What do we get? Find Obsidian Ingot. Yippee. So this quest line here is probably, the more advanced one at this point. So we've Industrial Foregoing quest line. We've got the Stasis Chamber. We can get Ether. We built the Wither Builder. I'm going to need to build another one in order to get to this Wither's Compass. But also in the Wither's Compass is a few other things. We've got the Abyssal Sacrifice, so that's from Cataclysm. We've got a Heart of the Deep. We've got a Void Forge, which is also from Cataclysm. And then we've got Reinforced Speed Runes. So Reinforced Speed Rune is obviously a blood magic item. And there's a blood magic quest line. So if we jump into the blood magic quest line, it's a pretty standard blood magic line. It's been a little while since I've done any blood magic. And we've got a nice little area downstairs that will fit a full size tier 5 or whatever it is now. Tier 5. We've got down where the farm is, we go down another level. This is the same size as what we need. So this whole dirt area is the size of an altar. And I figured, why not just use this setup? I'll probably sink it down one so that we walk in on the base level is tier 5. But we'll work on just getting this going. And I've got to remember how many levels up it's going to be. So I'd like to build the thing here, and then we'll get some sort of blood magic creation sitting in underneath it and going from there. So again, I probably didn't need to come all the way up to top level up here. The other thing I have done, which you may have seen as we went through levels, played around a bit with some laser IO, and I have set up part of the automated energizing orbs. Now I have done this in a previous series, so if you are interested in seeing how it's done, you can jump over and watch the other series, but it's pretty straightforward. So look down here, we've got cards in each of these blocks. So this top one just literally has an item, single item card, inserting items. So once everything's done, this will insert the item back in here. I'm pretty sure that's the right one. Why? That one down. Okay, so the south one is extracting. So it will pull items from here, pull it into the system, and then on each of these, so this first one is we have an insert with a counting filter with 1 gold, 1 iron, so it can only ever put 1 gold and 1 iron in. And then we have an extract that will only pull out energized steel. Now, each of these are the same, and they're all set up to do that. I've got some hardened rods up the top here. So if you like, we just really quickly set up, I think, no, give me that back. This one is set to be the diamonds. Hello, diamond, cool. So let's grab an emerald. Get one processing in, so let's chuck that in there. It should be getting power. And I need another one, emerald. So in my inventory, I have my card holder. As long as it's in your inventory, any cards that you have picked up will be accessible for you. So we need to duplicate what we've got going here. I've got white insert. So if I right click on this side and we go an item card and it's white and it's insert. And in that insert, we want to put a counting filter and we want it to do 1 emerald. Cool. The next card that we want to drop in here in right click, and we want it to be orange and extract. And this will, once we connect it all up, have the emeraldic crystal in it. So this one here. So that's now done its thing. So on this one, we want its extract to have a basic filter, and we want it to only extract spirited crystals. So whenever an emerald hits here, and we'll need to set up the... Did I do the recipe? I did the recipe already. We also need one more quick thing here. Where is my wrench? My laser IO wrench. This guy. We need to link them together so that all of them will talk to each other. So now if I come over here, and I ask for an emeradic crystal. How do you spell it? No, what are they called? Oh, spirited. My bad. Spirited. So if I want, I don't know, 2 of these, hit start. It should come down. It should pop 1 in there, and it should do its processing. And as you can see on the little tooltip at the bottom of the screen, it's fairly slow. Once I generate a bit more of these crystals, I can get better lasers at the top. These are just, hardened lasers. We're running just on a flux point here. It's pulling 1,000 out tick, which if I put better cables across here will go faster. We'll find that, well, maybe got 100k. It's doing all right. But anyway, the bigger your laser up here, the faster this will go. So it needs 1,000,000 forge energy, and then once it's done, it will extract that. It's about to happen now. Oop, extracted, new emerald to put in, and then it will go into the system wherever it needs to be. So I'm going to drop them in there. That'll finish that quest, and once that's done, it'll pull it in. But yeah, just automating this setup, and I'll do one for the next tier, which, let's open this up really quickly and pop down to power. So we've got the neotic or niotic once done, and then we've got spirited. Cool, and then we've got one more for nitro, and I will use that other one that I set up there, and there is a reason. I forget what it is off the top of my head, but there is a reason for one more. Yeah, I'll remember it eventually. But oh, I've got a block of blazing crystal. Don't mind if I do. I'm going to split it and drop it in like that. I've got another spirit crystal. So yeah, that again, it's done. It's finished. It's craft. Everything is back to normal. All right. So let's just quickly claim this stuff. Got a few quests to claim, but let's claim this. So if we just pop it down to blood magic, let's see what we can do here. So blood magic, we're going to blood magic. This mod's all about using the blood of your enemies or yourself to create powerful items and networks. Guidebook contains all your information. Yep, tick. We're going to get a book and some experience. So first things first, we need to make a sacrificial knife and a blood altar. So let's get them going. We do have the book in our inventory now, but if I want to make a sacrificial knife, it should be some glass. One of these guys. I'd like a sacrificial knife. Thank you. Quest. And blood altar. Cool. Have them. You can have that. Awesome. We're going to end up automating this guy with laser IO too. What is next? I would like blank runes. I'm going to need to make the orb and make some blank slates, right? The orb, I'm sort of rushing ahead, but I'm going to need a diamond. What I actually need to do is get wireless refined storage, to be honest. I mean, that may be a smart thing to move on with. Let's also grab some blocks for a second, because what I want to try and do, as I said, is set up my altar. It's a little difficult. Let's go all the way to tier 5 and go visualize. Right click a block to anchor the statue. Oh. Is it weird that I want to see the outside? I can't. Let's do this. Back up this way. Come on. Let me work out where the center is. So it's really hard with that in the way. Can you not? That out of the way for me. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that's center. That should be the center. Yeah, I think that's right. So that's the very center. What I actually need to do is I need to go up. Probably a couple. Don't know if that's tall enough. Let's check it out. Let's right click there. All right, cool. That is where it needs to be. Okay, so we need to replace this block with our altar. All right, cool. So let's just get rid of the visualization. This is a tier 1 altar. So to get blood into here, there's a couple of things we can do. One, we can hurt ourselves, get a little bit of blood. Gotta be careful though. Okay. Some of that will soak in because it has an internal tank. And then we're going to need to put a diamond in there to make us some food. I don't have a lot of food on myself either. Do need to get some more. Cool. So again, quest book. We've done this. Claim the rewards. Got some steak. And then it wants a weak blood orb, which, as I showed you, was a diamond. So B, pop this in here. Let's grab our weak blood orb. Right click to assign it to us. So this will now hold my life essence. Wrong book. Let's open this one. It now wants us to make some soul snares and capture a demon will. So that's just some string with 500 LP. So let's get some string. Really need to put a terminal downstairs. Grab a bit of string. String. Very nice. It needs 500 LP, so we're going to need to tie this in here. We need to take you out of there. Want a couple more. I only needed the 3 to do the quest, but I want to make sure I get the soul essence stuff. Hoping it's almost night time too. What's it say? Yeah, it's getting pretty close to night. We should be able to find some mobs. This is probably all the snares I'm going to get for the moment. Okay, so let's check out quest book. Obviously, the next thing we need to make also is some blank slates. Blank slates is just stone. It's just stone and 1,000. I'm going to cheat just a touch here. So again, this is very early on. Progression is all manual. But I will get to the point where I'm going to put a laser IO node underneath this. Empty hand. And we will automate, as I said. So make it so that it will only insert when there's enough blood in the altar and a few other bits and pieces. All right, so that's the two things it needed. It gave me a draw. And we got this one. Cool. Alright, so let's go and see if we can get some demonic will. Sure, I need this guy and my sword. Oh, it's not nighttime. I thought it was nighttime. Must have been early morning. Alright, that's cool. We can go and... Where is probably my quickest way of finding some baddies? Oh, there's an area over here, right? Ooh. Flower shop is built. Getting all sorts of things built. Yeah. The creeper. Maybe not the best thing to try and... Not that I'm worried about creeper. Let's see. Dude, he's not around anymore. It's just creepers. There's another one, look. Hi. Quest completed. Well, I just want to find a friend. Oh, friend? Oh, there's blood here. Blood? Oh no, it's red garnet surface rock. Let's get rid of some of this stuff that I'm carrying. I do not need to be carrying. Oh, gotta find someone. Back to that area where one of the earlier spaces I found. Down here. Friends? I see them on the map. Just don't see them in real life. Oh. Just want a mob. Seem to be like devoid of anything. There's a spawner, it's on fire, but didn't like that, hold that against it. It is one. Cool. We got the sparkles? Okay, we would have got will from that. Demonic will. So they've got to have the sparkle particles coming off them when you do it. Gonna need a little bit more than that. What's my best way of getting rid of this? I've got my null here. It's in my backpack. Grab. And I'll be fine. Just... Ouch. Ouch. Not very nice of you, Val. Just trying to be nice. Just stop that for a second. Yep. Oh. Come on. Alright, so we got a little bit of will there. 1, 5, okay, a couple. So, very nice. Anything exciting in here? Grants fire immunity. Anyway. Nothing super exciting in there. Can always come back and get it later. Alright, let's jump back up to base. and go to our next thing. Oh my goodness. The builders need some stuff. Obviously, not everything is built. We do have a mechanics hut now, though, so some of that could technically be done by them. Soul lanterns, framed, polished, deep slate. So yeah, we've got quite a few more buildings happening around. The mechanics hut is over here. That's the mechanics hut there. I think I lost my mechanic. I may need to actually hire a new one. Did have a death in the colony. Yes, you don't have a worker. You'll just have to do. Cool. Mechanic happening again. Done a few upgrades, houses stuffed in places. This is an enchanter's tower. And I've got the nether mine happening underneath. The glass blower and flower shop is down here. Dyeing hut. Glass blower. I can't remember where I put the flower shop, but trying to get all the things built and upgrade our fishing hut. That's one of the last things. I think this must be the flower hut here. Probably need to hire someone. Nice. All right. So again, getting through, upgrading everything we can. This guy's trying to currently upgrade to a level 4, I think, builder, and we can push some of our other buildings up. All right, let's jump down here. Wrong button. So we got some wool. Very nice. Next thing it wants us to make is a Hellfire Forge, and then we're going to be able to make the sentient sword. Collect demon will a lot easier. Simply kill a hostile mob with the sword, and the mob will drop the will. What we need. So the Hellfire Forge requires a blank slate, some iron, some stone, and a block of iron. Let's make the forge. That guy. Okay. Pop this away, and this, and this, that. A few other things. Let's just put them away. Okay, so the Hellfire Forge. Let's. You know what? I want a crafting grid. Come on. Ooh, one of these. Getting made. The grid. And control click. Yeah, there's a crafting grid. Simple, quick. And let's pop him here for the moment, just so I don't have to run up and down to get things. All right, so let's get our forge and put him here. Apply forge. That button. Made one of them. We're going to get a random, some more snares. Very nice. All right, so demon wills stack up very quickly in your inventory. We're going to need a lot of it, so we'll need to create a way to store all of it. Create a Tartaric gem. Creating a Tartaric gem is just what we need. Creating Tartaric gem is what we'll spend our first demon will on. This will store up to a maximum 64 will. Drop any demon will you have in your inventory, the gem will absorb it. So let's make the Tartaric gem. So redstone, gold, glass, lapis. Redstone, gold, lapis, and glass, please. Cool. That, and I think you need one of these. Right. So there's our Tartaric gem. Very nice. Claim a reward. We got a rune of self-sacrifice. To make the sentient sword, we actually need a certain amount, and I forget what it is. Minimum 0 will, drain 0 will. Okay. An iron sword and another Tataric gem. Okay, so stone, gold, lapis, glass, and a sword. Just the iron sword. That one's enchanted. It's fine. Whatever. Let's pop these in here, and then took a little bit out of that, but let's pop that in there. Good, and then is it just these? Can I not do that? Oh, working. Alright, cool. So that gives us a sentient sword. We have the will on us. I can drop this one to 5 and we should pick that up. Very nice. So as you saw in the book, this will take us to 64. We are going to need a lot more than that, which is great. We'll level these up, but looking at the time, we are at wrapping up point. So we'll level this stuff up. I might go hunting and get a bunch more will. Next step using that other blank slate will be to make an alchemy table. We can probably just pop that out real quick. So let's go at blood and go alchemy table. I'm staring at it probably. There it is. One of them, please. Goes like that. And now we have an alchemy table. And we can make some of our sigils to be able to do different things. Lava sigil means we can use life points LP to make a block of lava. You can divination is we can see what's in the soul network, and pretty much you know how much blood you've got available, what life points you have available, and then this one will create water for 100 LP, and that just needs a little bit of some ashes, etc. Our next episode we'll make 8 blank runes. We're going to need some blank slates. I'm going to just poke around with the as I said, laser IO mod. I want to make it so that I can automate it, as I said earlier. So I will just poke around with this a little bit, and I'm going to need a couple more cards. I have done this a long time ago. It's been a while, so I'll make sure I've got the thing down pat before we come back next episode, and I'll explain what I've done and how I set it up. So until then, thank you all for watching. Comments down below. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.